So I want to just give my inputs on AI and D&D and how awesome it is. And there's a lot of controversy, tons of videos are talking about it, but I think the AI like image like Midjourney is something that I use and it really helps. I'm going to tell you why AI art is going to excel everyone who wants to DM or be a player or whatever it is. It's going to make D&D better. I want to show you why. My biggest reason is art is expensive. Now, I'm not taking away anything if you're an artist and stuff like that. Yo, you got it. But people like me, I've been through some things. My hands really shake and I can't really draw and do stuff that well. And I've never been good at digital art. I know how people do with the pad and draw them here and the images up here on the computer. I can't do that. That doesn't happen for me. What I'm talking about is I can use Midjourney to make my PCs. I can use them for NPCs. I can generate something so awesome. And just this is a main character. This is like a main like sub character to help push the plot or make some awesome monsters. Oh my gosh, dude, I've made some super cool monsters and dark elves and all those kinds of things. So normally if I have the image in my head, I could draw maybe, but like I said, my hands shake really bad. So it's not something that's plausible for me. I can't pay every time I want a piece of art like $150. Art is very expensive. But for me, I use Midjourney, $40 or $30 a month. And having that lets me, I'm not sponsored, okay, but having that lets me put what's in my head on the board and show my players like, hey, here's the setting, here's the world, here's all these things. Here's this artwork, so you have a general idea of what this character looks like. Yeah, I can describe it to you and give you some, a good gist of what you're looking at. But just to show like a little headshot or a portrait of an image is going to excel games. I'm telling you, AI art scene is so good for D&D. Settings in Dungeons and Dragons are huge. You want those players to feel whatever the environment is. And with this program or these programs, we can generate a setting. Yes, I can describe to you the cold marble flooring, the cracks in the walls, this oozing slime slowly dripping down onto the floor, and then this thing like sprawls out and comes after you. I can't pronounce the word of, the ooze monster, whatever, the cephalopods or whatever they're called, but you know what I'm trying to say. But if I could give you a brief image for my players to look at, to see the setting and then describe it, it's going to add so much more to the experience. And then you put music on top of that, it's even better. These are things that save DMs time. It's all about time. It takes a lot of time for DMs to sit here and think of all these things, but maybe if I have this image here, it just paints the picture faster and better, and we can move on to the next big event, or really we can just dive in this setting and feel that claustrophobia of what's happening around us. This is such a great thing. So that's my my second thing of why I think AI art is really good for D&D. Freaking token borders. Okay, so if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you have a token, right? It's on on the table or whatever. But for digital tabletop, you have your token and then you have a border around it. Token borders, there's really nothing out there, right? There's some things, but a lot of people are charging $5 on Etsy for like one border, just different colors. But I get to make different ones, packs of 10, 15, 20, 40. In Photoshop, I do all this stuff, right? And my guy helps me out too because I'm kind of shit at Photoshop, but you know what I'm saying. But I get to make unique token borders for certain characters or NPCs that should stand out, or even your minis and your boss monsters, because those are events that, oh man, that's a big monster. Yo, that token border is super cool. That's probably important. That visual, just seeing that and knowing that is something truly awesome and unique, and no one's out there making them. I am making token borders. If you want to see what I have, it's on Etsy. You can download it. They're on Patreon too. The final thing I want to talk to you guys about is third-party developers. Now, some of them might use AI. If you're on Roll20 or Fantasy Grounds, all these other ones, Foundry, people are using AI for their tokens, all these other things. But third-party developers are also going to use these to make you new monster manuals, new monster books, adventures, something brand new setting. Who knows? Grim Hollow might be using this for something. I don't know, but I think they should. Because why? It's going to help them save time and money and get it to us faster. If you're a home brewer and you want to try making your own story and campaign setting, do it. Generate some things. You get like some free stuff just signing up with most of these guys to generate art. Try it out. See what you can come up with and put those in your games. Make something for yourself. Surprise your players. Maybe you can make all your players some custom art. I would love to, and I do that, and I make custom monsters. It's so good, and it's going to propel all of role playing for D&D, Pathfinder, like I said, all those kinds of things. It's going to help all of us get stuff to you guys faster. I think it's a good thing. I think it should be used. If you want to pay the artist, go for it. No one is stopping anyone from paying those artists. I get you're like, well, the point of the AI is to save time and money. Yeah, it is. It's that is literally like the world. That is economy. Something is invented, and when that thing is invented, it's going to replace those people with those jobs. When we're all replaced by Terminators, right? We're not going to have any jobs because Skynet's going to run the whole world. But that's what's going to eventually probably happen, right? So let's just live in the moment, live in this fantasy world, and that's farther down until Elon Musk, brain chips and stuff. But AI art is a good thing, and it's going to help propel anyone's game and make truly unique and memorable moments. And I think we should all use it. That's what I got. See you later.